Hey boys and girls, this is Mr. E coming at you live from a pond. A perfect place for a perfect story about a frog and a mouse. This is called Mr. Froggie Went A-Courtin.
Frog went a-courtin' and he did right, Frog went a-courtin' and he did right, sword and pistol by his side, Well, he tiptoed down to Miss Mousie's door. Tiptoed down to Miss Mousie's door. He gave 3 knocks and a big loud roar. He said, Miss Mousie, are you within? He said, Miss Mousie, are you within? Yes, sir, here I sit and spin. Well, he took Miss Mousie upon his knee. He took Miss Mousie upon his knee. He said, Miss Mousie, will you marry me? And here's what she said. Without my Uncle Rat's consent, without my Uncle Rat's consent, I wouldn't marry the president, So she needed to ask her uncle for permission, and he said yes. Well, Uncle Rat gave his consent, Uncle Rat gave his consent, and the weasel wrote the publishment, Where will the wedding breakfast be? Where will the wedding breakfast be? Way down yonder in the wild oak tree. Well, the first wedding guest was a little white moth. First wedding guest was a little white moth, spreading out the tablecloth. Well, the next wedding guest was a Junie bug. Next wedding guest was a Junie bug. She brought the whiskey in a water jug. Well, the next wedding guest was a bumblebee. Next wedding guest was a bumblebee. She played the banjo on her knees. The next wedding guest was a little black flea. Next wedding guest was a little black flea. He tried to dance with the bumblebee. Well, the next wedding guest was Mrs. Cow. Next wedding guest was Mrs. Cow, and she tried to dance, but she didn't know how. So they all went sailing across the lake. They all went sailing across the lake, where they were eaten by the biggest black snake.